agenda is the fire and rescue pumper. Little history on this. This has been bid out 3 times, or at least 3 times, yeah. And we asked last month for our attorney to review the specs and give us some kind of guidance on what to do. Mr. Alexander, would you provide that for us now?
Yes, sir. We found differences that were unauthorized by the board in spec set number 2 and 3. And accordingly, we cannot recommend that you go forward with the bid under the current process.
Now, what's your pleasure, gentlemen? We can do it, but we're going against our attorney's advice if we do it.
If you don't do it now, what's the process that you would recommend going forward?
You need to start over. You need to get the set of bid specs. You need to make sure that the set of bid specs stays the same throughout the process so that we're bidding apples to apples to apples. My understanding that there has been some contact from Butts County may have a similar situation going on. It might be possible that your county manager could work with Butts County to come up with a set of specs, number 1, that's agreeable to both counties and bid them at the same time, possibly get a better deal. In any case, you're going to have a set of specs and need to flow back through you guys for approval before they go back out. The biggest problem we had was the difference. When you authorized the most recent set of bids, you had asked for a set of bids on the same specifications. You just wanted to have a bid with the fire packs and without the fire packs. And somehow, I don't know how, the bid specs got changed in between. And I feel like there's enough evidence that at least one of the companies may have relied on the bid specs having stayed the same. So it's a very confusing process. I don't mean to impute any, ill will to anybody, but it's very confused and shouldn't be going forward with it.
And we're not trying to throw straw text, Jared. We're just trying to get the thing straightened out and go from there. Do I hear a motion that we take the attorney's advice and replan this process?
I'll make that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Is there a second?
Second.
For discussion.
No, after that, I'll make another motion. I'll second.
All right, we have a motion on the floor. All in favor signify by show of your right hand. All opposed, same sign.
Now I'd like to make a motion that we get Mike, our county manager, to work with, try and contact Butts County. We'll work through this process on making sure that we get a fair bid sheet out and bring back to us for approval before we then advertise that out for bid. That's
clear enough. That doesn't need to be in the form of a motion, though, does it? That's just instructions.
That's just direction.